Hi guys, welcome to Four Reasons podcast show. I'm your host Precious Danswa, and today we are talking about gender equality and inequality. What are the pros and cons of gender equality and inequality? We have been debating about this topic for a very long time now, and I have guests here that are ready to share their ideas on gender equality and gender inequality. I'm here with
Regina Oseikwachi.
Letitia Ampama.
Lloyd Kofi Mano Jr.
So Regina, what do you think about gender inequality?
Equal,
Gender equality, sorry.
equal access to education. This is about giving each genders the giving them the opportunity to learn, being it a male or female. We all have the right to education. I mean, quality education. Yeah.
One of the main reasons why there should be gender equality in the society is domestic violence. Women are being abused by their partners in their relationship. They are being controlled by their partners. They cannot voice out what they are being through in their relationship. People are maltreating women. Society makes it look like it's a family, it's a private family matter, so you don't have to voice it out. And since we are talking about gender equality, everyone has the freedom, have their right to their freedom.
Lloyd, what do you have to say about this?
Oh, I have to say, they also say what men can do, women can do better. And here lies the case. We always put men in that position whereby they attain to higher positions more than the women. And looking at that, I think gender equality has a role to play in our lives because women have to also have equal access as though as the men to have the access to those kind of maybe information or maybe that kind of high standard of their work.
Nevertheless, I think gender equality has raised a lot of problems for us. I believe gender inequality is a very good decision that every company or everyone should take. Faith, what are your thoughts about gender equality?
I think in gender equality, there must be mutual respect and dignity in all gender bases. To explain this, let's say in society we depict or we portray men as dominant and women as vulnerable. But it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be fair and equal.
How has it benefited us in the society?
I think being equal makes, for example, if we are equal to females, it makes them come out of their shells and do what they are supposed to do, like talk about their dreams and vision. Yes.
Joel, do you think gender equality is a good thing? What are your thoughts about that?
No, I don't think it's a good thing because I feel like men were already created to be dominant. As she said, that the society sees men as dominant and women as shy, but it's something that has been created from beginning. That's why men are given the higher roles in life.
Erica, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I agree with my sister because we all are naturally made by God. So I think we should all be treated fairly. It shouldn't be a biased way. So that's a little I'll add.
So you're telling me that a man should start cooking in the kitchen and a woman should start going to the office?
Oh no, it should be equal. Because maybe, let's say when I'm married, maybe I won't be available at home. So my husband has to get a time to take care of the kids. We shouldn't be all away. Yeah.
Mawina, what are your thoughts about gender equality?
Okay, so I think women should be given equal opportunities in society. And I can talk about our first vice president, it is Professor Nana Jim Ajaman. Ghana and the president of African Forum and Women Educationalists.
Right.
So this example, I think it is a good thing that will encourage young women or women as a whole to step up to take roles in society. So I think both genders should be given equal opportunities in society.
Sarah, what are your thoughts on it? Sorry.
Okay, so gender inequality and equality has to do with how male and females are treated in respect to responsibilities, opportunities, and then rights. Whichever way that we try to tackle it, I think I think men, we are all different in a way. We can learn or we can train to come out with a skill on equal basis. But we are all having different capabilities.
Right.
Physically, we can't compare a man's strength to that of a woman.
Yes. Ernest, what are your thoughts?
To support her arguments, I feel that positions given to women should be based on merit. With her example being the vice president of this country, reaching where she is today because of her achievements behind it. You understand? It is not a position that is acquired through beauty
Right.
or certain factors that may be limited to a woman. It's based on merit and how the likability of the person. You know.
Afraniwa, what do you think about gender equality?
I feel like both genders are supposed to get equal opportunities. When it comes to education, healthcare centers, it's not supposed to be because we are men. So men are supposed to get this, like, example, like engineering. We all know that men can do it better, but women too can do that field. Not basically because of their guys or men, they can do it.
Lisa, what do you think about what she said?
I don't agree with her because I think women should stay in their zone. I think women actually do everything with emotions. When they're making decisions, when we are even sometimes um, being in businesses and politics, anything that happens, we bring our emotions first before making decisions. And I feel that that is very actually is bad. But because of that, women actually do that. That's why we don't get bigger positions even in the world, in the country and
Right.
things. So I think women should stay in their zone and the men should take the lead.
Roseanne, what do you think about what she said?
To me, I go by what Afanoa said. I feel like women should be given the same opportunity as men because it's like we are in a society where what men can do, women can do better when it comes to some aspects. And I feel like that statement needs to cover every aspect of whatever we are doing in this society. Because if I can play football, if a man can play football, I can also play football. It doesn't matter when, like, the situation or the scenario we found ourselves inside.
I have a very fine gentleman over here, Mr. Akrofi. We are talking about gender equality and gender inequality. What are your thoughts about it?
Well, thank you very much. This is quite interesting. I mean, when it comes to gender equality, I mean, we are looking at rights, we are looking at responsibilities, we are looking at opportunities. Equality, I believe that we all must have access to something common with us. I mean, if I will go to the Bible perspective, I mean, we're all created in the image of God. So why should we not have access to something equal? Let me suffice to say, even when it comes to even the health sector, for instance, we have a document policy, that mandates everybody to have access to health. So there shouldn't be any discrimination about it.
Right.
If you look at the National Health Insurance Scheme, it has enrolled so many people onto it, both men, women, ladies, gentlemen, and likes. So when it comes to equality, I believe that we must all have access. Thank you very much.
What Mr. Kofi said, do you think you are not able to make decisions in the office because you are not very good at math?
I don't think some girls are not good with math. I believe both genders should be good with their math, and some too are good at it. But when you go to some offices, they give few women they don't give them leadership roles because they believe that women go for maternity leave. If a woman is pregnant and she's at the third trimester, which is the 8 months to 7 months to 9 months, they believe the woman can't do anything, so they give her the maternity leave to go home.
Beyonce, what do you think about it?
But sometimes, see, when
the wife gives birth. The mom or the mother-in-law comes to stay with the lady or the woman to help her in some things.
Yeah.
The man doesn't know how to bath a baby.
That's true.
So the mother has to come there to come and help, and the man has to go out to go and work, get the money, come back, and then sort things like
That's
that.
very true. All right, thank you very much for coming to Four Reasons podcast show.
Okay.
The debate is very exciting, and we still haven't come to an agreement. I think we'll go on and on if we keep debating about this. I really enjoyed your time here. Thank you very much for coming.